has been like this for a while, Victoria, and we've been watching the flashes of light.
Yeah.
A number of the cameras as well. We've got the reports of power outages. Just a lot going on right now.
A lot going on, Bo, and we really have to watch that threat for flash flooding. They do have the flash flood warning in effect right now for parts of Knox and Anderson counties, and I kind of want to dive right into which areas do have that potential to see flash flooding tonight, because that's going to be our main concern. Check out our Embassy Suites camera here. So much lightning on this camera. We have continued to see significant frequent lightning all over East Tennessee tonight, but especially in Knox and Anderson counties. Let's get right to the flash flood warning. I'm indicating for you which areas are under it. This does include Oak Ridge. It includes Claxton, kind of clipping Clinton there. Also includes the Powell area and locations near Amherst and Amherst Elementary. This flash flood warning goes until 1:30 in the morning. And the National Weather Service did kind of add in what we call a considerable tag. So that's kind of a little extra notation that they put on this flash flood warning that we don't tend to see, which means the damage from flash flooding tonight could be extreme. So please take this seriously. Do not drive through flooded roadways tonight. We say it all the time, turn around, don't drown. We have continued to watch this complex of storms. I wanted to show you the bigger picture because what's so interesting is this is really the only area that we've been seeing this thunderstorm kind of continue. Much of East Tennessee, the Plateau, the Southern Valley, all dry. We are watching some showers and storms though back in Kentucky, and that's the front I was talking about earlier. Still hasn't even made its way into Knoxville yet. Probably a few more hours before that front approaches, but this is a look at where we've got the heaviest rain there near Claxton, also there near Amherst, and even kind of clipping portions of Bearden and Knoxville. Another thing to show you is our rainfall totals. This is over the past 3 hours, and some of this rain is excessive. This is a lot of rain. We're looking at almost 4 inches of rainfall into portions of Knox and Anderson counties, and that's why they're so concerned about flooding on the roadways. We have already received a few reports of some flooded roads into portions of Knox and Anderson counties there near Powell and also near Claxton, so make sure that you're really taking it slow. This is a product that we as meteorologists really look at when we're talking about flash flooding. It's basically rainfall per hour. You can see the legend up there. Tells you that we've probably seen about 1.5 to 2 inches of rainfall fall in just an hour. And when it gets into this yellow or orange color, that's when I know they're going to have to issue a flash flood warning, which of course the Weather Service did wind up doing. Let's talk about power outages. These have updated now. About 6,000 customers without power in Knox County, reporting about 300 customers without power there in Anderson County. I do think this is going to be a concern over the next several hours because these storms are not really moving, and they also have the chance to produce some gusty to even damaging winds. Another thing to talk about is what's to come. This is not going to be it. We've got this line of storms developing into portions of Kentucky, and this is what I was tracking earlier tonight. This is going to be what could move into portions of East Tennessee, and again, heavy rainfall and gusty to damaging winds will be our main concerns as this front moves through. So we still have several hours ahead of us where we may see some storms develop. Still the potential for that to linger even into the start of early tomorrow morning. Officially, we're under a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather tonight. The thunderstorms right now that are producing such heavy rain, they're actually not severe warned because they don't issue a severe thunderstorm warning just for heavy rainfall. It's got to have winds up to about 58 miles per hour or some quarter-size hail, which we haven't seen. Nonetheless, though, heavy rain and wind damage still going to be a major issue tonight. Of course, I want to remind you again, don't drive through flooded roadways. Just 12 inches of water can float most vehicles, and that is going to be a concern as we go into the overnight hours. Still very warm across East Tennessee as well. 84 in Knoxville, 80 in Wartburg. Look at the sweat cast, that bright pink color. That tells you there is so much moisture in the atmosphere. So when it does start to rain, it really pours. We'll stay mild overnight, dropping down into the 70s for most locations. Still very hot and humid tomorrow as well. I want to show you the timeline forecast. The only problem, though, is that it hasn't done a great job of picking up on the storm we've got over Knox County right now. But watch what happens as we play it forward. There's those showers and storms trying to move into the Plateau in Kentucky, still dealing with some rain around early tomorrow morning. So we are going to continue to watch that threat for flooding. Looks like tomorrow afternoon, a few more storms could pop up, but the middle of your Thursday tomorrow looks to be at least a little bit drier. Tomorrow's high is up to about 90 degrees across East Tennessee. Check out our 7-day forecast. It's going to be very hot this weekend, mid-90s Saturday and Sunday, with feels like closer to 105. We'll be right back.